Hello and welcome. This is Martha from lovelightvoice.com. As you listen to the sound of my speaking voice, you will receive divine healing energy to help uplift you on every level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing us divine guidance, whatever it is that we need to know today. Thank you for bringing an uplifting message or whatever message is needed for the listener during this unplanned channeled message today. I'm being shown a sailboat, and it has a white sail, and it appears to be moving across the ocean. And so it is indicative of movement, of forward movement. But sailboats aren't, they're not motorboats and they're not power boats. They, depending on the conditions, of course, they move a little slower maybe than other boats with motors or with engines. But the sailboat is in fact moving. So even if something feels like it's moving slowly, it's still moving. I'm being told the hard truth is that God's time, divine timing, is not necessarily your timing. And patience is required. So take a deep breath, and as long as you remember that God is at the wheel, you're going to be fine. I'm being shown a recovery from an illness, or maybe a recovery from an injury. And it may, for someone listening today, it may be slower going than you'd like. But Spirit wants you to know, Spirit is with you. And that progress is still progress, no matter how slow or slight. I'm being told your cells are regenerating and rejuvenating and creating new beautiful tissues. And yes, it may be taking its time, but it's a process of being rewoven. I'm hearing the words, you're being rewoven by Spirit. I'm also being shown this at the heart. If one or some of you have been suffering emotionally, if you've been feeling pain at your heart, if you've recently had your heart broken, maybe heartbroken doesn't begin to describe what you've been feeling. Maybe heartbroken doesn't begin to describe what you've been feeling. Maybe you feel like your heart's been through, a liquefier, and it has to be regenerated like completely into solid tissue once again. Your heart is being rewoven, and it's being rewoven by Spirit. And you're working on it together. And Spirit holds you, and your angels are literally wrapping their wings around you. I literally see like white rings, totally, like I can't even see the person. It's like you're totally wrapped up. You're totally wrapped up in Spirit's love and God's love and your angel's love. And it's like you're in a cocoon right now, because you are literally being rewoven. Your heart is being healed. Your being, your energy, whatever it is that's got you, I'm hearing the word gobsmacked. So I may be speaking to someone in Britain, because I think Americans don't use that term quite as much. But if something just has you shocked and stunned, and your heart is feeling demolished. You are not alone. Spirit has you, and you are, like, literally, you are in a healing cocoon at this very moment, and you are being rewoven. And Spirit is encouraging you, as patient as Spirit will be with you as you heal. You are being encouraged to be patient with yourself, because a heart comes back together in its own time. A heart comes back together in its own time. So there is no rushing of this process. There is no rush. There is only divine time. In Spirit's eyes, you are already healed and you are already whole. You are a beautiful divine being, worthy of love and admiration and respect. I'm hearing the words, your bruises or your bruising will heal. You will feel whole again. Even if you don't feel that way right now, you will feel whole again. We are sending you this message with much gentleness and love. Remember that you are divine. You are love. Namaste, beloveds.